Hello and welcome to a new session of Queer and D. One of these days I will get somebody to actually create like a script sort of thing or something for these intros, but until then you just still get me. We again don't really have anything in the way of announcements or anything like that. We did set up a couple new social medias, so we are now on Mastodon as well as Hive. You can check out our Twitters for those. We will update the website as well with the new social links when I get a little bit of time to do that. But we are still going to be on YouTube as well as having the podcast version, so you can always check those out and follow us on either YouTube with the subscription bell or follow us on your favourite podcasting medium, and then you'll be instantly alerted whenever a new episode goes up. That's pretty much it in the way of the announcements. We're going to be off next week, and then we've got 2 sessions in December before we're off for Christmas, so don't worry, we are going to finish this arc hopefully, but we do have a slightly longer episode for you all this week, because we're trying to basically I want the guys to level up as our Christmas present, so we'll see if they actually manage to do it in the time frame that I've kind of set. So yeah, last time what happened was the guys left the Cat and Mouse Tavern and made their way towards Lady Reylana's compound so that they could get set up and gain like their early access to the compound for setting up for her birthday fair thing. Managed to get all set up. Mika was a bear pretty much the entire time. They had a little look around, found out that their toilets that they're able to use are in the guards barracks, pretty much before it all started to come crashing down round about them, where Lady Reylana came out of her carriage and was going into her house, but not before Leaf saw Lady Reylana, and they discovered that Leaf does have memories that are missing. It was previously only Tix that knew that, and that somehow Lady Reylana is involved in those. So we'll find out as time goes on as to how Lady Reylana is involved, and we will hopefully have a great couple of episodes coming up for you all. This one is already all done. I'm recording this pretty much as I'm going into edit because timings, but I hope you all enjoy. I don't think we need too much of a recap because we literally just played last week.
Yeah, we're good. Yep.
So
we're in the courtyard.
Yeah. So you guys kind of left off with you all sort of heading back towards the tent, and trying to like unfreeze Leaf and find out what's going on, and you found out that Leaf's got all these sort of different memories and things like that are slowly starting to make a reoccurrence in their psyche, and that's sort of where we left off last time. So you guys are all still currently in the tent. There is no bear Mika at this point, because it is evening, and I think it's just sort of expected by everyone around that the bear is being kept inside for safety purposes, and it's later on at night, so the bear's probably resting as well. So you're all like huddled inside of one of the tents that you all congregated in after Lady Reylana made her entrance. I would say it's probably at this point about 10 o'clock-ish at night. It is getting quite late on. The sounds of the construction round about you for people building up their stages and performance areas has quietened down. There's only maybe like a couple of shouts of people that are still trying to put up some tarps around their self-built stages, and people are now sort of making their way over towards the food and beverage area to get some dinner and drinks in before the performances start the next day at 12 p.m. So what would you all like to do?
I'm going to cast Alarm around our tent.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. I do that before I change my spells, obviously.
Yep.
So we're keeping watches tonight. Yes, watches. We're taking turns. Yes. We're not just going to all the places. Okay. Just making sure we're all on the same page.
I'll take first watch.
And actually, while I'm sitting there, and since she's left and my paranoia is whatever, being as I have it up now, I will do cast Detect Magic ritually. Take 10 minutes and just make sure there's nothing around our tents, any like things spying on us, anything in that area.
Okay. What's the radius of that?
It is. Hold on. Detect Magic.
Roger.
It is for the duration you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any invisible creatures or objects in the area that bears magic, and you will learn the schools of magic, if any. So 30.
Well, it lasts for 10 minutes, right? Once you cast it, so you could walk a pretty fair area.
Yeah.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you staying in the tent just to check round about the tent? Or
I'm gonna walk around the tent, but yeah.
Cool, no worries. Is anyone else heading off with you, or are you heading alone?
I mean, I'm just doing a circle around our tent. It's not like a long...
Fair enough. Right, there are really loud bangs outside, and I have no idea what the hell they are. It's a little bit late for fireworks, so it might still be them, or it might be something else, and it's just really distracting. So you go head out, you cast this ritually inside the tent, and then head out for a little quick stretch of your legs. Let me see. Right, I'm going to use this. You do not detect like anything around the tent within the 30 feet that you're walking around.
Okay. I mean, and then I just go in the tent, make sure I set up, what's it called, alarm, and then I go to bed.
Cool. So Torrin's on first watch. Is everyone else heading to bed as well, or?
I'll join them on first watch.
And I'll take second watch.
Cool.
I'll take third, so I'll probably be up anyway.
Awesome.
I'll take the next one after that. I'll be fourth.
Okay.
Are there only 3 watches?
Yeah, we normally only do 3. But
Oh,
You can take it with me.
okay, I'll take it with you. That's fine.
cool. Awesome. So, Torrin, if you and anyone else on first watch, can you roll a perception check for me, please?
That is 12. And not great. Boop. I'm gonna count in a way here. Perception is +0, so 12.
Okay.
We're not.
It sounds as though there's a party going on outside. A lot of the groups have certainly laid into the alcohol in the bar area, and are getting very, very cheery over in that direction. You do see that the guards are making their rounds. They're coming around every 30 minutes or so just to check on things.
Sure.
Nothing in the way of any trouble or anybody paying particular attention to you or anything like that. So your watch goes by without incident.
You're right.
Second watch.
No. Okay, fine.
Up. See you later.
Alright, good night.
Nothing. Everything is fine. You know, bunch of cops walking around, drunks. You know, whatever.
Cops and drunks. Got
Cops and drunks.
Would it not be like the sheriffs or something?
No, the guards.
Guards. Yeah.
Guards.
Cops and drunks.
You know,
Yeah.
guards, cops, cab.
It's basically you're at a music festival.
Mm.
Yeah. So I kind of go and I sit and sort of post up like by the entrance of our tent.
Mm-hmm.
And since I'm alone on this watch, I'm looking around, but I'm going to take out my sending stone,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just going to go, well, Tomorrow's the big day, I guess. The festival. So, send us good luck. Miss you. Hope you're enjoying your day.
Like at 2 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah, I was doing maths to try and figure it out. The way I'm kind of seeing it is it's gone back the way because you guys are over on the east side of the island. So, Elan's is sort of in the middle, so I would say it's like 2 hours time difference going back.
It's like texting at midnight. What are you doing?
Yeah,
It's
so you're like
midnight
texting at
what you
midnight,
doing?
but for Pandora it's 10, so it's okay. You didn't wake her up or anything. You get a response a few minutes later. I'm not gonna pull a
You're not gonna pull a Sam.
No.
Someone
I considered it.
Yeah,
I really did consider it. I'm sending every ounce of luck that I can your way, so as mates. Get finished with this job soon and come back safe. Message me once it's over, so that I know how it went.
And I just smile and sit and watch for drunks.
Alright, roll a perception check.
Oh, roll. Here we go. Let's see. Ta-da!
Roll.
Oh, look at me go. That would be a 24.
Nice. You see, not maybe about 5 minutes after the guard rotation comes past your tent, there is a group of slightly more inebriated people who are walking by, and they've got like the children that are just running circles round about them. One of them, one of like the ones that you assume is one of the mothers, is carrying one of the younger children who's fallen asleep. But one of the gentlemen who are coming your direction gets pushed by someone else, and stumbles rather quickly towards the side of your performance tent.
So how far away, like, I'm in the doorway, like, is he like 10 feet down? Or like,
I'd say 10-15 feet. And is
Alright.
slowly stumbling towards the side of your tent.
okay, I'm gonna get up, because I know if he hits the side of the tent, the alarm's gonna go off and everyone's gonna wake up. So, I kind of hustle over there and try to, like, catch him. And, like, hey, buddy, whoa, you okay? And, like, try to steady him and get him to stand up.
Which is a relatively hard job to do with how much he's swaggering about and kind of swaying with the alcohol. But you do manage to walk him quickly back over towards the group, where one of the less inebriated women do sort of like grab him under the arm and just drag him off rather quickly.
Keep an eye on him, he's gonna be feeling that in the morning.
Oh, he's used to it.
Alright. Good luck tomorrow.
You too.
Break a leg.
And they just kind of walk further off down the sort of alley, as it were. I mean, are we calling this, is this Artist Alley? It's essentially Artist Alley, right? So they just kind of walk further down towards the end of the start of the alley section that you guys are in.
Okay. And I go and I replay. I kind of look, make sure that that wasn't a distraction on purpose or something. Like, look around to see if I can see anybody who might have snuck into the, not that they could because the alarm would have gone off, but just doing a quick survey before I sit back down in the doorway.
Alright. Roll an investigation check.
Oh, perception's so much better, though. Oh, yeah. I see. Fuck all. That is a total of 4.
Oh, wow.
It's dark and you've lowered the lights of your lanterns down on the inside of the tent so that everyone can sleep.
So I just trust that that
The alarm worked.
the alarm works, and I sit down.
Cool. The rest of your watch goes by without any incident. The moon is now shining brightly overhead. You do look up and see that it is a full moon. Of one of the 3 moons that are up there.
And then I turn into a werewolf. No.
I look up at the moon, and because
You have a nightmare filled with red.
and I look up at the moon, and because it's full, and because I've spent a lot of time out in the woods, I do a real quiet little, because I can't help myself. And then I go and I nudge Branch and Poppy and go, guys, your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Night.
Night.
I'm gonna roll to see if I slept.
Okay.
Oh. What do I roll for that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you roll for that?
Just roll a straight d20.
Okay.
The higher towards 20, the better sleep you get.
Makes sense.
That's a 5.
Oh.
I mean, it's not as like you tossed and turned the entire night. You got maybe out of the like maybe 6 hours, 6-8 hours that you slept. You got maybe 2 hours of sleep.
I rolled a 12 for sleep.
Yeah, you slept. It's
Yay! I had a nice, decent sleep.
So, yep, I'm awake. Mm-hmm.
Right, let's go check.
Yeah.
Right, which way are you gonna go? Are you gonna check around that way, or?
Sure. Yep.
Right. So you go left, I'll go. Oh wait, you go right, I'll go left. There we go.
Okay.
Cool. Right. I'm gonna look and see if I can hear anything, and just look around, see if all the other camps, like tents, are kind of got their lights off or anything.
yeah. Roll a perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
Do 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 do.
Cool. And this cubby hole is full. And it's
That is a 12.
Yeah.
I will say that there's not as much sound coming from roundabout anymore now that the evening's festivities have kind of quietened down. Everyone's headed off towards bed a couple of hours beforehand. The only sort of thing that you see is guards doing their rotation every 30 minutes or so.
Okay. Cool. No, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. As I make my way around my side, I am going to stop and stare at the house.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if there are any lights on, any movement, anybody coming and going from the back door.
Okay. Roll a perception check as well then for me.
That?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it a good one.
14 plus, where's my perception? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. So you come round to the sort of front of the. Do you come round to the front of the tents or just stay near where your tent is?
Yeah, no, I walk kind of
Okay.
around.
Okay. So walking around and looking up towards the house. Well, trying not to make it obvious that you are.
Oh, I have my cloak up. I am looking very small and dark.
Cool.
Stealthy. I'm being stealthy as
Yeah.
fuck.
I figured you would be, and it's really dark out anyway. Although around this sort of time, the sun is starting to come back up.
I rolled a 25 for stealth.
Cool. Yeah, yourself. You found a tent that's almost black, and you're just sitting near the back of it, just looking up. So it's very hard to see where you are. I would say that looking at the house, for the length of time that you do sit and just look up at it, which I will leave at your discretion, there is a light in the upstairs room to the left hand side.
Would I know what room that is?
You would. You would know exactly which room that is.
Yeah.
You would know that to be Lady Reylana's bedroom. There's a light in that room that it stays on the entire time that you're looking at it. Whether it's just a candle or anything like that, you can't make out. But you do see that there's a light on in that room.
And is there any movement around the house at all? Outside, inside?
You see a couple guards coming and going, making guard changes and things like that so that guards can take breaks. But you don't see anyone of any importance or anyone other than guards coming or going from the house.
Okay. I only, long enough to literally, I kind of stare at the room to see maybe like 2 minutes or something, 2 or 3 minutes, just to see. And then I continue and back to the front.
Cool.
And I sit down next to Leaf. So, what happened earlier?
Shit happened.
Yeah.
So I don't really know because my memory's all kind of jumbled up and stuff. So like, I feel like I'm not in a good headspace to talk about it just yet. I am really focusing on the task at hand, which is us and this performance, and hoping it all goes to plan. I've got a lot of things to unpack and question, so I'm kind of taking it each day as it comes.
I respect that.
Well, I will tell you. I'm going to promise you that I am going to tell you guys what's been going on. If it all makes sense. That is, it's very hard to determine what is real and what isn't.
I just have, do you not remember like a whole chunk of your life, or just a time period, a small time period?
There's a time period where it's very much I do not know beginning or end of this time period.
Sounds about right.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Well, in my head, the conclusion I have come to is clearly you came across the path of Lady Reylana, and I'm just wondering if she fucked with your head, that's all.
Oh, that could be a possibility.
Because that's what she likes to do.
And as I look sort of down to the ground, I sort of try and change the subject,
Yep.
and I am going to see if there's any footprints that look odd near the tent.
Roll an investigation check. Sorry, investigation.
Okay. That is an 11.
In terms of strange footprints, you see the bear ones. You see the usual sort of one that you associate with Tauren. You see like some boot prints entering and leaving. But off to the side, you do see that there's some footprints going towards the side of the tent.
So as soon as I see these odd footprints, I sort of jump up and exclaim, "Oh my gosh, River! Look at these prints. They're different."
Sure.
And I stand up very excitedly and like point at the footprints.
What?
Can I feel? Do you think being like a druid, I'd be able to feel the footprint to see how fresh they were, or investigate how fresh they were?
And you can roll a nature check.
Yeah, nature check. Let's try.
Let's try and think if it would be nature or survival, but you're not in the woods, so we'll just do a nature check.
Cool beans. That's a 13.
mean, they look as though they're relatively recent.
Mm.
They don't look as though the like sun's got to them or anything to bake them in
Mhm.
to the sort of ground round about you. But it's clear that there's a definite indentation there, with the grass and the dirt going slightly down, but you can't tell, apart from just within like the last 8 hours or so, you can't
Mhm.
tell. You just know that they're from when after the sun went down.
Okay. What do you think, River? What do you think of these?
I think they're footprints in a very high traffic area. But they are close to the tent.
Yeah, I wonder if someone's been trying to eavesdrop or anything on our tent.
So can I investigate to see if it looks like a heavy footfall, like it looks like someone was standing, or if it's more, because I mean, it's usually a deeper foot path. I don't know.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check.
I should have told you before I went to bed.
That's an 8. I'm just like, nah. I don't know. I'm really tired.
Right. I'm gonna decide to follow the tracks.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I need to figure out who this is. I want to go see where they lead to.
Yeah, but it could be anybody.
You never know. There could be a friend or a foe.
I have alarm up. I think we're good. I can't leave. Then,
well, I'm gonna go then.
You shouldn't go by yourself.
It's dangerous. Take a friend.
That's a bad idea.
I'm intrigued.
Don't go too far.
Yes.
Okay, I
If
won't
you
go
go
too
further
far.
than like 20 feet, then just come back.
Okay, 20 feet. I have dark vision, so I'm like, let's see, yeah, let's go. Okay, 20 feet. Okay, I go 20 feet along as far as these footprints go. That is 20 feet. Because it could stop after 10 feet, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a survival check then for me.
Cool.
Because
I am
now you're checking the
I-
actual tracks.
I am amused that it doesn't occur to either of you to like poke me and ask.
No.
Or the fact that River was may probably have been awake at that point.
Yeah, it definitely was. But that's not where my mind was, so...
Yeah.
That's a 13.
I gave you guidance. You get a D4.
A D4, okay. So 13 plus 1 D4.
Yeah.
You roll the D4.
Okay. 4.
Okay, so 17. Cool.
Yeah.
You follow the tracks. You see that it's like a very slight, like heeled boot, and the tracks themselves are very staggered, as if it's someone who's falling their way along.
Okay.
Doesn't from these tracks it doesn't look as though they fall, but you do see that another set of tracks coming from your tent area does meet them and sort of walk them back the way they came, which is towards the main sort of footway that everyone's been using.
Oh, so this is a drunk person's footprints. That is so boring.
So what's
Okay.
the time?
I didn't say I'd come back yet.
Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna disregard River's advice and
Oh.
I'm gonna
Okay.
carry on.
Carrying on right or left?
So which way's the castle? Like north, east, south, west?
Behind you.
Behind me. The castle's behind me, and the tent's behind me as well.
Yes. So,
Okay,
so
I'm
the
gonna.
way that it is there's 3 rows of performance areas.
Okay.
So you guys are in row 2, round about the middle of it, and you're
Mhm.
facing towards where the stage is.
Cool.
So Lady Reylana's house is behind where you are. towards the right is the bar, stables, the food vendor area, as well as the main performance stage, and to the left is the main gate.
Okay, I'm gonna go right towards the stables and the horses and shit.
The minute Leaf is out of my eyesight, I'm going to go into the tent, and I'm going to wake up Torin.
Okay.
I'm going to say, I normally don't do this. I really hate tattling on people, but trying to be more responsible, Leaf took off. And I didn't use my spot because I'm trying to keep watch. So I did not follow, even though I really wanted to. I even flipped my coin, and it said to ask for help.
Hey, whoa. Okay, so
People listen to you.
Leaf is gone, and you're wanting praise for not going.
I want you to go get them because Leaf will listen to you, and I'm going to stay here to keep watch.
Okay, but also, good job.
Yeah, just go get Leaf.
All right. Did you try contacting her on the
I already told her not to go more than 20 feet, and she disregarded that.
Did you try the earpiece? I'm gonna click it on.
Click earpiece. Leaf, you really? We got a big mission tomorrow. You might want to come back.
And when I click on, all you hear is like numbing of the crunching of hay. As I put the headset on a horse.
Oh, okay. I think they're over at the stalls.
Nope,
No?
that's a horse. Can I tell if it's a horse?
Roll a nature check.
Jesus Christ. Nat 20.
You know the horse, essentially. You know the horse's name, you know where it came from.
You've ridden that horse before.
Yeah.
That's a horse, and the fact that I just had to wait at least a nat 20 on that shit pisses me off.
You're the one wanting to roll to see if it's a horse.
You did good. I think
You know what? How about you keep watch? I'm just gonna go.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I'm going.
And I climb out of my, I don't know, it's some kind of makeshift sleeping bag. And stand outside.
I track down Leaf. But Leaf can continue doing what Leaf is doing.
Yeah, I'm just in the barn with the horses.
I'm going stealthily everywhere I go.
And I'm just like hugging the horse. And being like, oh.
So Leaf is in the stables now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I start a little fire because it's cold, and then I just give him a smile.
Swirling a carrot in my hand.
So I head towards the stables, being as that's the last place clearly that Leaf was.
Okay.
Leaf,
Yeah?
come back. We don't have to talk about anything. Just come back.
Have you met my friend here?
I heard them. I definitely heard them.
This is Jeremy the horse. I've named
Really,
him
kind of
that.
looks more like a
Kevin.
No, like a Carl. That definitely looks like a Carl.
No, how dare you be nasty to Jeremy? He's a beautiful boy, and then I give him I get his cheeks and I go, look at him, he's so cute.
Which
And then I give
pretty
him a
much
kiss
on
on-
like tiptoes trying to get to his face.
And then I give him a kiss on the cheek. And then I take another carrot and pat him on the head and give him and then I pull out of my pocket a red apple and give him the apple, and then I go, right, it's time to go, let's go back to the tent.
Okay. Yep. Bye, Jeremy.
Meanwhile, I've started a fire, and I've got out a skillet, and I'm cooking up a little breakfast. I'm really happy. I'm not angry about being woken up. I mean, I'm just glad that they actually had the wherewithal to, check in with me. And ask for help.
For
I'm
a
happy
moment.
about it.
Oh, Dad.
So the next thing when we get back to the tent is, where is the bag of holding currently?
Around Mika. Well, at
Around-
Mika's like feet.
Okay. When do we start putting in our stuff? Like, when should we start putting our stuff in, peeps?
Well,
Now-
we already put our stuff in.
Oh yeah, we already put it in. My
Does
bad.
anybody want bacon?
Sean. Sure, yeah.
Alright, I'll do bacon. I got coffee. There's coffee going.
What about porridge? Do you have any porridge?
Yep, got porridge.
Thank you.
Yep, there you go.
I smell bacon, and that definitely
Start
means it's
waking
time to
up.
wake up.
Cool.
I got a good breakfast going with coffee and everything here.
I only require 4 hours of like meditative sleep, so I have been awake for like all of these shenanigans and have just been like laying there with my eyes closed, like, and they were yelling at me for being reckless.
I was very My question is, do I have a point of exhaustion?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
So I go grab a piece of bacon, and I'm like, so night was pretty uneventful. There was one drunk guy that tried to fall into the side of our tent.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing really happened for us. We saw some footprints, but then we realized that it must be the drunk person that you just mentioned.
Probably.
And then you disappeared.
No, I went and hung out in the barn with the lovely stable horses. They were cute.
So, when you don't let people know where you're going.
Well, I did. River
You did?
Yeah, I told River. I went, hey, I'm just going a bit further.
Sure. Maybe I missed it. Sure.
A bit further, but that doesn't say where you're going. You know when you'll be back. That's just a bit further. A bit further from what? How much is further? How long is further?
We're not here for a philosophical.
Well, I'm just saying. You know, next time tell us where you're going, so we don't worry.
Okay, Dad.
We worry.
Okay.
We care.
I do understand.
Alright.
It's just very frustrating when we've not had some fighting action in a long time. And
Literally what we're trying to get to.
I know, but the story.
I concur. No, I concur. It gets hard when we haven't been able to stab anything for
I know
a
you
few
guys are
days.
feeling restless. I mean, this build-up has been really long, and we're just, you know, a little anxious, a lot anxious about what's going to happen. And so, you know, you don't really have the ability to throw around your chaotic nature and explore and do the things that you normally do.
Exactly.
To that point, for our performance today, do we know the order in which we're performing?
Yeah.
Like, not with everyone.
We can
No, we don't, because she will choose randomly.
No, I don't mean that. I mean
Oh, us.
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 Yeah.
She will choose randomly who goes to the main stage, but we're supposed to be performing in our spot in order to get picked.
Right.
Like, are we starting with the bear? Are we starting with my acrobatics? Are we, like, who in our group is, like, what?
I feel like we should only do the bear if we have to.
Agreed.
Interesting.
I feel like your acrobatics, my sword swallowing, their flame juggling should all happen fair on a fairly regular, and then maybe just the bear like one time, or we save the bear if we get picked to go to the main stage. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
my contribution is prestidigitation effects. I'm the special effects person.
You're the roadie.
I feel like that brings in the attention, too. That's pretty great.
because we figured it out that, like, if we had the bear first, because obviously the bear shape lasts 3 hours, so I said I would happily do the beast shape near the end.
Okay.
Or was I at the beginning? I can't remember if we decided. I think it was either we needed me, so then I would be, if it got fighty, stabby, So I would have more energy. So maybe it was me. Was I to do bear shape first, or was I to do bear shape last? I can't remember.
While we're having this
you were gonna
conversation, I'm going to step outside of the tent and keep guard.
Cool. You
Cool.
do that. Successfully.
Actually, I think it was bear shape me first, because then at least after that form had ended, it meant I could help out, like,
Do
fighting.
the other thing.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
is true. I'm just wondering if we can maybe avoid the bear altogether.
Why?
Because the bear is probably written on our, like,
True.
like,
Yeah. So if we
Yeah.
get called to
Part
the
of
main
our
stage,
act. We
definitely
came
need
in
the
here
bear.
with a bear.
True. I was just trying to think of a way we could conserve, action economy and all that
And
nonsense.
also we need all our weapons, and the bear is the best way to get them all in.
Well, we're already in with them, though.
I know, but still,
Still. No.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Right. When we
So
go
I
to...
have a question, because I can't recall. Once you are turned into a bear, can you then, do you have to stay in that form until a certain duration, or can you come out anytime?
Anytime.
it's come out any time of the duration. That means
Okay.
you can't do it again until after, like, a short rest, or...
Alright. Okay.
I don't
But
think
you can
you-
do it. You can do it X number of times per rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can do it like twice or something.
Yeah,
if I
twice.
recall.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it
Yeah,
can last up to
twice,
3
yeah.
hours.
During
Right.
this conversation, River has nodded off.
Have a good nap. I mean, you just need a little nap.
I mean, we're not starting until... Our performances don't start till noon.
River, why don't you head into the tent and curl up and maybe
Performances don't start till noon. We're not planning anything until fireworks. Why don't you go take a nap?
Okay. No, just go lay down.
Okay.
here we go.
Let's see if I can sleep.
All right.
12!
You
You
sleep.
can sleep.
It's not the best sleep you've ever had, but
I
it's
sleep.
sleep.
Does it lose the point of exhaustion?
Depends on how long she sleeps for.
Well, I'm
Well,
sleeping.
if we got up early, because it feels like we did get up
Yeah.
kind of early.
See, about this sort of point, it's about 7 a.m.
So 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11.
That's
Right.
5 hours.
That's 5, and I had 2. I don't know if that's how it works.
Well, it has to work that way, kind of,
Roll.
because we can take watches.
Do a D4 plus 1.
D4 plus 1.
That's a 1 plus a 1.
And you get 2 hours of sleep.
What?
There you go.
Alright. So, that's
Sleep.
4 total.
You sleep till about 9:30, we'll say.
So, does that get rid of the exhaustion?
No.
Okay.
No, you would need like 7-8 hours for the exhaustion.
So are you going to run the whole day in the state of exhaustion now?
Yeah,
One
disadvantage. It's going to be great.
on ability checks. By the way, Leaf, would you be interested if I threw knives at you?
Who?
For part of my act?
Branch.
Branch.
I mean, sure.
But they're going to be a bear. But she's going to be a bear. We already talked about this.
That's true. It's true. Fine.
Oh yeah, I need to be a bear, so like, nah.
I mean, you can throw knives at me, I guess.
I don't know if I need to. It'll be like if we need to. It's
Why,
like people
why
are-
don't you save
we're
the
not
knife,
doing-
the knife throwing for the bad guys?
I mean, for sure.
I mean, you can throw knives at me. We can do a whole scenario, like I'm trying to set you on fire, and then you, like, throw things at me. You know, you could...
Well, like, beast on beast.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I can actually set you on fire and then put you out with water if you want.
No, fur is
No.
too vulnerable.
Nope.
But we gotta watch out for your fur color, right?
Yeah,
Hot beast on beast action.
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Not my kind of action I'm looking for. Don't like, no, on fire. No.
It's not my jam either. Okay, can we get on with this day?
Yep.
Mm.
It's noon.
It's soon.
It's noon.
Alright, so as you continue on the day after River wakes up again. The camp area does get a lot louder as time goes on. The guard presence becomes much greater than it has been previously, also with more guards coming in to fulfill their duties for the day. It seems as though every single guard possible is there. There seems to be a guard walking past every 5 minutes now versus the 30 that it was yesterday and overnight. So there's definitely a greater frequency of them. Looking up towards the main house, you do see that on the sort of veranda area where the main doors are, there does seem to be some tables and chairs that are now being set up, with a large, almost throne-like chair being set up in the middle of it. You assume that these are for Lady Reylana and her guests, so they have a perfect, comfortable view of the proceedings that are going to be happening whenever they would like to.
Booby trapping the throne and just blowing her up right now enters my mind, but leaves.
And the closer that it gets to 12, you see that all the other performers are sort of in their performance gear. The children are running about crazy and are trying to be corralled back in towards the area for where their group is performing. And the group gathering outside of the gate seems to be getting larger and larger.
I'm going to attempt to cap a couple of flips.
Okay.
Just practicing.
Getting warmed up, yep.
Yep.
Go straight
So
ahead.
I'm just gonna go stand out and I assume that we have opened the flap of our tent now.
Yeah.
At disadvantage, I still got an 18.
Alright.
I rolled a 13.
Roger just rolled a nature check of 8.
Nice. That one's worse.
So I'm just gonna go stand by the entrance to the tent, like I used to do back in the 90s when I worked at Natural Wonders, and I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand out front, and I'm gonna take my sword, and I'm just gonna do flashy, nonsensical sword moves, nothing. I'm just gonna juggle the swords. Yeah, perform it. Do the thing to get people's
You're the guy
attention.
standing outside of the shops with the big sign arrows and flipping it around.
Oh,
Like I said, when I used to stand out in front of Natural Wonders and spin devil sticks and shit to get people to come in the store or do yo-yo tricks.
It's kind of like the sign that flips around kind of thing.
Yeah, a little bit.
Flipping the
I'm
sign.
going to take one of my ball bearings.
What are you, motherfucker?
Nice.
Everybody over here!
I love that you guys are all wasting your nat 20s right now. It's great.
Look at it. I see it. Roger and I both see that.
I mean, I did a nat 20 last time and it didn't work, so...
Yeah, for a total of 22. But
It looks very flashy and alluring to people.
Step right up! Hide your children, hide your wife! The Pussy Bandits are in town!
I'm also going to take one of my ball bearings and imbue sound into it, and it just is like a beat, a steady beat.
Okay, so you're just beatboxing into it, cool.
It's a beatboxing ball bearing.
It's like relays, but it's just a steady beat.
Okay.
Children was a choice.
A question, how loud do those get?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
Because you might need to use
Darn
thaumaturgy
it,
or something to make it louder.
I don't think so. I
Okay,
don't
you want
know.
the thaumaturgy?
Hold on, let me see.
No one has thaumaturgy.
Don't
No.
think so.
Blow up?
Whenever I take a container out and I start drumming on it.
You find a wooden barrel off to the side and you drive it over.
It's pretty loud. Hold on.
We are the scrappiest street performers you've ever
Yep.
seen.
It just says up to a 6-second long recorded message. So I don't know how loud it is, but it's got to be loud enough for people somewhat to hear.
Right?
I put it. You know what I do? I take it and I find something with I find a little empty container. I put it inside the container, knock off the end so it's a little mini speaker.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's like when you put your iPhone in a cup.
Exactly. That's what I do. I find a cup somewhere lying around. Beep, boop.
So with that, as well as Torrens drumming on the barrel, you've got some nice little music going.
By the way, my second flip, I rolled a 12.
Okay.
So an 18 and a 12.
Branch, you do the announcing, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, aren't you our announcer?
Well, I'm bringing in the bear.
Right. It was so Mika technically would.
So Mika
is the bear trainer when she's not the bear. They were going to trade off that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because we're gonna wear like an outfit that's like totally like.
I thought we did like a ringman.
Ringmaster.
I thought that was you.
Yeah, that's you.
That was you.
Oh, it was me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the MC.
Uh-huh. That's what we planned, but, you know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It is.
Actually.
Oh, shit.
You made the whole like.
So as you're arguing over who your MC is, you see that the gates are now opening, and there's a slow trickle of people who are making their way in from the large group that's gathered outside.
Do some flame poofs.
Do some flame poofs?
Yeah, do some.
Oh, along with my drumming?
Alright. What we'll do, just because we're doing
Throw it in the air!
what we'll do, because we're doing a slightly longer game than normal, and I'm sure other people would appreciate as well, we'll take a quick 5-10 minute break, and then we'll jump into your performances after.
Alright.
Cool.
Also, Dia, did they say anything? I'm gonna put out like a hat, for tips.
Yeah.
Sure, you put out a hat for tips.
Okay.
Every tent has a hat for tips. Like, if you've ever been to a street fair, everybody takes tips. Gratuity is always appreciated.
I had all the time to prepare, and I never prepared any kind of, like, MC shit. Oh my god.
Don't worry about it. Listen, our goal is not how good we are. I don't give a fuck how good we are. We just need to look like we actually belong. And then
we just need to look like we're performing, and we're here to perform. If we don't get picked up on the main stage, that's probably good.
I mean, it's honestly, like, we don't want to draw too much attention to
But
it.
we don't want to
be
But we don't want to underperform.
So we actually want to seem like a bunch of yahoos.
I mean, that's not hard.
A little above Yahoos, a little.
Yeah.
We don't want to be good.
Embarrass ourselves.
We don't want to be good, so it's good that I have this advantage.
I'll be great. I don't care. I'll perform I'll be whatever.
All I know is in order to roll under a 10, I have to roll under a 4.
I just need
for acrobatics.
You can just introduce my sword swallowing as the first act. I'll go first.
Sword swallower.
Alright. Anyway, let's jump on break and then do the performances after.
Yeah, sweating.
Am I gonna sword swallow now?
Yeah, you get sword swallow?
Sword swallow!
Yes!
It's
Come
so
on,
great.
come
You're
on!
a snake.
Come one, come all! Come short, come small! Watch the fearsome delights of our sword seller.
Sword swallow.
I don't know what I'm talking
Max the Infernal!
Max the Inferno! Inferno?
Infernal. Because I'm a tiefling right now.
Oh, that's right. Max the Inferno!
I start with the short sword.
Short sword!
Okay.
And I get some, like, flippies with it, and then I take it, and because I can, I just make everything a little wider inside, and I put the sword.
Not weird at all.
It's totally weird, and I love it!
I trigger sparkles, like a prestidigitation flash of sparkles as it happens.
Okay, and I'm assuming that the beatboxing and the drumming is still going on at the same
Oh
time.
yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah.
It's a cool show!
Not too cool.
It's sensory overload.
Oh dear lord.
Yep. And then I, like, pull the sword, and I put it back, and I pull, like, very, like,
Oh, God.
yep. And then I...
The sparkles stop.
Then I pull the sword out, I put it back behind me, then I reach with the other arm,
And now we go for the bigger, the longer.
sword, and I pull out my long sword.
Are we going to have to make secret roll a constitution check? Is that what's going to be happening?
Also, by the way, before anyone does any of their stuff, I walk by and give them guidance.
Go.
I mean, I do have the ability to change the internal and external shapes of my body, so...
You're fine.
So if you want me to roll a constitution check, I will.
No, not for you, for Secret, to see if Secret throws up, because the sparkles
for
disappear.
Oh, the trigger secret gag reflex.
Oh, my God.
What? I didn't mean like that, Jesus.
Oh, you're
Like in general.
perv now. It's so embedded in who you are. You're just unintentionally perving.
Anyway,
Anyhow.
I'm gonna put this real long thing down my throat now.
And Secret is just like, sparkles.
You knew I was gonna do sword swallowing! What do you think sword swallowing looks like? I can't describe it any other way!
Not quite as
Graphic?
graphically.
Have you watched a sword swallower? Because that's what they do!
It's true.
I
It is
mean, they're
true.
going to set you in some fire on that.
You don't need to set me on fire.
Some fire on that sword.
No, I don't want to burn my
Alright.
insides.
Carry on.
I need to
Remember, we're not supposed
sword.
to be noticeable anyway.
Hey, put it out as it comes in, fire swallowers.
I'm not a fire swallower, I'm a sword swallower. Alright, carry on. Thank you.
Prestidigitation.
And now for the Lord!
So I like...
Like as Max pulls out the sword, there's like a flash of sparks, and then as they start to swallow the sword, there's a flash of sparks.
And River's just watching to see who's watching. Who's paying attention.
And I like get the sword in there and I just leave it and I like do like a 360-degree turn with the sword inside.
That's impressive.
And then I such wit.
I will say that there's 4 people in the tent at the moment.
Well, I'm out front of the tent. Am I in the tent? Am I out front of the tent?
Are we performing in the tent
I
or
feel like
outside
I'm
of the tent?
Yeah, I feel like I'd be
I got
outside
like a
the
little
tent.
platform right here. That's where you're at.
Yeah, like I'm trying to get people to like come watch it. So
Yeah.
I'm outside.
Get
of
it.
the tent. Anyway, I pull out the sword,
Mm-hmm.
do a very deep bow, put the sword back on my back. Thank you! The gratuities are always welcome, and I point to that.
Fantastic performance! Fantastic! And now, a short break while we figure out who's coming up. What's next?
Why don't we just roll for initiative to see who goes?
Yeah.
Great, rolling, and it's an 8.
Oh, I need to roll.
Oh
Do I
no!
have to roll
Zero
since I'm just
initiative.
the roadie?
Dirty 20. No,
There
you
it is.
already went. Oh, wait. Is that an ability? No, initiative not an ability check. Okay.
Oh, initiative. Sorry, I rolled a 10, but I haven't done initiative. My bad. Where's initiative? Oh no, wait. That is initiative. You just rolled d20. Yeah. Wait, what?
Well, no, you have a plus. You should have a plus, unless you're Tauren, and then you have +0. Hey, at the very top of your character sheet,
Where it says initiative. Next
Oh
one.
yeah, initiative +5, so 15.
Oh yeah, you're ready to go.
Alright, so by the sounds of it then, it is River, then the bears, and then Tauren at the end. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then 6 kind of thrown in there, wherever.
I mean, I can roll, but since I already went, I just
Yeah.
figured.
Yeah.
You already went. Okay. So here we go with disadvantage. Yay! I am going to do a couple passes. You know, start off easy, just a little, just a backflip.
And now the amazing acrobatics of... I'll let you introduce yourself. Poppy!
Poppin' Poppy.
Poppin' Poppy!
So the first run I get, with disadvantage, 8, 9, 10, 11, wait, 8, 9, 15 on the first run.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll this one.
This is just for your backflips just now, correct?
Yep, just basic. I do 2 runs. So on the second run, I get a 15. So a 15 and a, what did I say the first one was?
15?
15.
Oh, so 15 and a 15.
Alright. So you're like kind of doing like cheerleader-esque tricks along the stages just now with various flips and somersaults and everything.
And then I go into some back handsprings.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, better. That's 11 on the lower die, so 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Another 15. And then I'm gonna go into that, you know, the thing where they just stay in one place and do a bunch of flips.
Yep.
Ooh, that's not good. 8, 9, 10, 12. Disadvantage. And then a 14. And then I'm going to end with, as I'm doing that in place, I'm going to throw up my daggers and try to catch them.
Alright.
Do what you want me to do, a dex check and an acrobat?
With this
Okay.
one, because if you don't catch the daggers they're coming down to hit you, I would say a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you
That's an
if you
ability,
miss-
then, not a saving throw, so I do not have disadvantage. Okay. Thank God. So, I'm going to do the acrobatics first to see how good that part is. Oh, God. Not great. 8, 12. And then dex save. Oh, shit. 12. 12 and 12.
Well, the good news is that it didn't like fall down and impale you in your head or anything
Yeah.
like that.
I basically had to fall over.
You managed to catch the daggers. It's not pretty. You sort of
Got my hand.
fumble them and have to like go and catch them again quickly before they fall. You make the landing. Not the best. You have to take like a few steps forwards just to kind of right yourself, but it works well because it's letting you step in towards picking your daggers up again. So it works overall.
And I just go, yay!
Sparkles!
I love
And
that
that
that's your
was
contribution.
short intermission, and then I go back into the tent.
Well,
and
if Poppy was gonna, it looked like she was obviously going to miss, I was gonna Eldritch Blast the 2 daggers. But it didn't come to that.
Okay.
After my turn, I'm going to attempt to go back into the tent and take another nap.
Okay. Roll for sleep.
Okay.
Roll for sleep.
Oh, I'm just rolling a d20, right? An 11.
You sleep. It's a bit noisier, a bit louder outside now, so it doesn't come quite as easily. But the rest of the party just kind of continue on for a little bit without you needing to be in the performance. I'd say you get another 2 hours of sleep, and at that point you can kind of take away the point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Because you've had pretty much 7 hours by that point.
Boom. Okay.
Right on. Who's next? Who's up?
The bear!
The bear.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna bring, obviously, like, Mika out on her, in bear form, obviously, like, or just, like, a nice little rope, like,
Is this with the fez on?
I think she's got a fez, I've got a fez on, and so has Mika,
Okay.
bear.
Just making sure, because I know that we had spoken about the bear
Yes.
having a fez.
Yes,
And that's
well,
a very
yeah,
important plot point.
Yeah,
That is
there's a
100%.
fez on my head, but there's also a fez on the bear because my bear form has a rainbow bow tie.
Aw.
So,
You love everything about this.
so I'm leading the bear out, and I'm going like, hi, da 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 da, here's the bear, do 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 do, and then I'll lead the bear around and like take the rope off because I'm like, no, she shouldn't be chained or like have a rope, and then I go, I present to you the most beautiful bear you ever did see,
No.
and she's gonna do some tricks. Right, Mika? It's your time to shine. And I whisper into her ear, like, you do you.
Okay, I'm assuming that you and Mika would probably have spoken about various tricks that you wanted to do beforehand.
Probably, but I mean, I don't know. I have not had a chance to speak to Mika. Mika, are you actually in there? Or do you hear me when I whisper into your ear?
You hear a very low growl.
There's the bear.
Is that you, bear?
And then you see Mika, as in bear form, just kind of stand up on hind legs and like sort of go like this, almost as if dancing.
Aww.
And then I'm gonna whip out some like ribbons and go. So you do a performance roll because like performance.
Yep. I will
So-
do one for Mika as the bear.
Okay, mine is 2, so mine is very like all over the place and very.
Don't forget, I gave you guidance before I went and took a nap.
Oh, okay. So what's the guidance? Like a +4? Or +4, yeah. Let's roll that one. +4. So 2, 6, yeah, 6. So mine is kind of like very like eccentric, very floaty kind of movements. That bit clumsy.
I mean, Mika just rolled a natural 20.
Woo! That is the best dancing bear ever.
So like, Bear
Working
Mika
that
is
bear.
doing
Mika's
like
born to be dancing
ballet and.
No, that bear's working.
Mika's doing like some Swan Lake up there, and then it's like Step Up, where it goes from ballet into street dance.
And there's some twerking, bear twerking going on.
Yeah, with ribbons just everywhere.
With
then
Leaf like
just
falling over herself, like with ribbons just like flailing.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, like a fish out of water.
Amazing.
So good.
And then after we've done our little like circuit around the tent or wherever we're in, we take a bow and then we sort of
Sparkles!
and then we stand sort of to the side and kind of watch a bit just to carry on and sort of observe things.
Okay, after your performance, when you go off over to the side, there's a bunch of children who just kind of run up and just like start going as if they're going to try and pet the bear, but stop before they get too close because they're scared.
Oh, it's okay, children. The bear is totally fine. She is well trained. I mean, I put like the rope just loosely over her neck and just be like, you go on, you can pet her. It's all good, she won't bite.
You see them all like kind of chat to each other, and one of them gets pushed forwards. It's like a 13-year-old human girl. Doesn't look as though comes from a lot of money. But she takes a couple of steps forward with her hand out, and does like the way that kids pet dogs for the first time. If they're not sure of them, they just do like one quick pet, and then the hand goes back. It's the exact same sort of thing with this girl, but then after the first pet and seeing that the bear's not reacting or anything like that, goes in for a couple of really good scritches.
Yay!
And then all the other kids kind of join in.
And I'm like, yay! Give the bear all the love, everybody!
Mika just like falls asleep while this is happening.
And then after a while I go, oh, she's looking a bit tired. I don't think you should pet her anymore.
Grumpy and hungry.
Yeah, she's grumpy. So then I lead Mika back to like the cover bit, just so then we can like get some peace. But then I kind of keep an eye on things by looking sort of through the gap.
Alright.
Mind the gap.
So with there being 4 performances, I would say that each performance is kind of lasting about 15 minutes. Just so then like each of you are kind of getting to perform once in an hour. They just sort of make things nice and simple, timing wise and things like that. You do see walking around the sort of event manager person that you spoke to the day previously, Torrin. She's just kind of walking around at the moment, looking at all of the performances, not really approaching any of them from what you can see at this stage, just observing and taking stock.
I'm just gonna give everybody a heads up that who she is and what she's up to. And so is it my turn up now?
Yeah.
Oh boy. God, shit.
I'm asleep. If you want guidance, you have to wake me up.
No, I'll let her sleep.
I mean, I've got on these really great shorts and like makeup like Gene Simmons, right?
Amazing.
And then all of that like stuff that I did at Georgie's Forge with like extra metal like flares around my neck. And I'm thinking like maybe I went too far.
Nope.
I'm gonna draw in too much attention now. Oh man. No, we don't want to get chosen.
If we do, it's fine. It's fine either way.
No, it's not, though.
It is, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright. Okay. Alright, I'm going out.
You can do this.
Okay.
And now, center stage, performing to you in person, the Dragon of Fire.
Ooh.
Yes, thank you. I'm like, pew, pew, pew.
I use prestidigitation because I can do a faint musical note, so you hear pew, 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 pew.
Well, like Eye of the Tiger.
Right, and I come down real low, and I raise my fist to the sky, and I blow out this beautiful cone, a 15-foot wide cone that I'm very famous for, into the sky, just giving a fire! And I'm doing a little shimmy with my legs and my arms.
Woo!
Right? I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Okay.
And I've got some sticks, and I blow fire onto them, and then I'm going to twirl them around a little bit, twirl around, yeah. And I'm dancing while I'm doing it, moving.
We got River Dad back.
Okay. So,
Roll a performance check.
alright. Let's see what this looks like. I think I need to be a bard sometime. Ooh, that is a nat 20!
Oh, shit!
Oh, yeah!
We are way too good at this stupid shit, y'all.
These short shorts with all their sequins are just setting off. Yeah.
What is your... I'm just curious, what's your performance?
My performance, bonus?
Yeah.
Look at you just scrolling through my phone. Performance plus 3, so that's 23. Yeah.
Nice. So you are tossing these fire batons 10 feet up in the air and catching them mid-spin behind your back. Not breaking your motion whatsoever. You get like some dance moves on in between while the batons are up in the air before doing your twirl and catching them behind you and spinning them straight back up again. And everybody's like whooping and hollering and just shouting at your performance.
And then I bring them in and I go, yeah! You know, the Gene Simmons kind of. Yeah.
Nice.
And that's how it ends. Oh.
Thank you. We'll be back in 20 minutes. Just going to take a little water break. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Again,
Please, gratuities are not required, but very welcome. And I go back in the tent.
Go. So at this sort of point, you've all had like your 15 minutes. So it's about like 1 p.m. by this point. There's very few people that are still trickling in through the gate. Because most of the people who are attending are already there and walking around. I would say Torin and Tex, you do notice that there is a performance heading up towards the main stage at this point. And there's a larger group that's just coalescing right in front of the stage. Not as large as the group that's currently at the bar, but there's still a large group.
Okay, so we kind of shut the curtain for a minute, and I'm sure at some point we had Leaf make a little sign that says, you know, back in 20 minutes.
Yes.
We hung that over the flap. So, guys.
Yeah.
Should we maybe take a stroll around, check out the other acts? Like,
yes, totally.
Like,
what?
No. What?
What?
Are you... How do you feel? Do you feel okay? Are you ready to wake up? Because you don't have to.
What do you think? Should we take a little stroll, check it out?
Maybe separate out, you know, just do a little stroll through the performances, look like we're taking in the other acts, you know, see what's going on the stage. Just
do we need to perform again, or
recon assessment? I mean, we can perform as much or as little as we want. We don't want to perform too little because we want to be like we're really here.
Right.
But we can take a break and like stroll.
You know what I should have done? That performance, I should have set myself on fire.
Your performance was so good.
If we go on the stage.
You know, and then I could have done like that whole like flash dance scenario where I could have like
save that for if we get picked to go on stage.
Made the water come down.
Yeah, save that.
We really don't want to be remembered.
What should we do with Mika? Should she like? I don't know if she's back in her human form yet, or if she's just chilling asleep.
I would say she's just having a nap in bear form.
Okay, so we'll just leave her in the tent.
Yeah, I think we can just leave her to nap as a bear.
Yeah.
No one's gonna fuck with her. She's a bear.
I mean, maybe I just like leave this whole like trying to find my way and spiritual shit and being a paladin and just choose the life of a bard.
You're having a real existential crisis in the middle of a moment where
maybe we should pin it.
Put a pin in it.
And we will come back to that for shoresies if we're still alive.
Yeah. If we don't die today, we will revisit.
I mean, it's not going to happen. You know, just getting around.
I just want you to know your feelings are very important to us.
Yep, 100%.
We just need to put a pin in it.
And no matter what you choose, we will be there for you.
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
you know, a paladin in the streets, a bard in the sheets.
Okay, on that I just walk out. Let's go.
Secret is already gone.
Fucking secret. Anyway, how do we want to break up? How do we want to? Do we want like Poppy? Do you and I want to go one way?
Sure.
Branch and Broderick go the other direction, and we just kind of circle back to here?
Sounds good. Come on, buddy, let's go cruise. And I walk into my tight little shorty shorts.
A dragonborn in tight shorts.
Yeah, I know.
Fantastic.
Like Borat or whatever it is, or like some.
Oh no! I've just got the
Not the swan again.
I got a fanny pack up front, covering my junk, so I'm good.
Yeah, but it's probably like a big bulge.
Well, we're walking around. I'm just gonna clock to see if Aunt B is out anywhere.
Yeah, me too. Head on as to quote the great Liam O'Brien, head on a swivel.
Exactly.
Question DM, how many hours or minutes have passed since Mika's bear form, just so then we know
An hour.
Like 1 hour.
So
1 hour.
So you guys were up third. I'll say that it's been 30 minutes.
Okay.
Because logistically, I think in terms of what Mika would have said anyway, is transform just before
Yeah.
you go out for the act. So I would say about 30 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. Just so then we know how much time we have
Yeah.
for
So if you
things.
just make a note that Mika transformed at 12:30.
12:30.
12:30. Okay. So on quick note.
Alright. So roll a perception check.
All of us?
All of us?
No, only those who are looking for Aunt B.
I'm walking towards the guardhouse bathroom situation for performers
Yep.
and looking out for Aunt B. And I left before they were done talking Broderick down from an existential crisis.
Okay.
So
It
secret,
wasn't really an existential.
So I rolled a natural 19, so 24 for
so
perception.
that's correct. So secret's often their thing. Poppy, River, Poppy, and Tix are together, and then me and Broderick.
Yep.
Lauren, yeah.
Torn. Yeah. Cool.
Yep. 23.
Cool.
Cool.
So I would say that Rail, you guys are sort of walking behind the tent. So there's tents at the performance areas are like both sides of the alleyways, sort of alternating like that just to give space. So I'd say walking behind the tents, where there's no people, it's just performers that are back there, so it's got a little bit it's got a better viewpoint. Before you, Secret, you headed off earlier. You do see that up sitting on the throne area there is Lady Reylana, who's currently sitting there with like a platter in front of her, and she's just slowly eating off of it.
Okay, where is this throne area?
So it's right up at the house at the main door area. So it's like a
Could you pull up the map in Owlbear and highlight it?
Let me see, do I have that one here? I do. So
I'm going to sell the stall until I find some glitter, because people are selling glitter.
So
I'm gonna have that forever.
this here, where the blue is the front door.
I can't see it.
No.
Okay.
It's loading for me.
Oh,
That's why I
that's
see the
why.
purple at the top. Yeah. My computer is just Ice Age.
So when it does come up for you, the little blue circle is the front door. So sort of in front of that there's like a courtyard that's raised up, and it's got steps going up towards it where the front door is, and sitting there with like her dignitaries and her guests. She's sitting there.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we see them? Do we see her?
Yep.
Can I do an insight check to make sure it's actually her?
Sure. Roll an insight check.
While you're looking at her, I just lean over and go, God, we should have just booby-trapped her chair or
I
poisoned
thought
her.
about that, for real!
We should have just poisoned her food or something. I know we're supposed to this is just supposed to be recon, but I want her to die so bad.
You hear through the ear cuff. I know you're thinking about killing her, but cut it out.
I got a 5 on my insight check.
And I just reply back, Get out of my head. I can think about killing her all I want.
Also, maybe never mind. Anyway, 5. I got a 5.
I mean, as far as you know, it's her. It looks like her.
Yep. You see River start to kind of walk in that direction.
Hey, and I kind of just put a hand on the shoulder. Hey.
Yep.
I understand. I get it. 100%. I know.
No. I need to know if it's her. I need to get closer.
But I think we just work under the assumption that anyone could be her, which is paranoid and terrible.
As I start to look around everybody.
I know. I'm like I don't.
And I just look at you for a minute. Are you?
I'm me.
Roll for paranoia.
Yes, roll for paranoia.
Go ahead. Ask me something only I would know.
I don't.
Ask me.
What was our, when did we first meet?
Oh, we met in that little gay bar with the ruby slippers. That's where I got the ruby slippers.
Nope, met before that. You're not her. You're not them. You're not them.
Roll initiative!
Cell.
In a cell in the basement of the gay bar.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
That's where I got the ruby slippers, though. And there was a little ring stuck in the wall.
All right.
Surprised you remembered that.
Meanwhile, I walk by and I unzip my fanny pack and I say, Branch, do you want some sparkle of any kind?
Yeah, that would be lovely. And then I just take a whole bunch of sparkle and just kind of slap it all over myself.
Oh, there you go.
Everywhere.
We're gonna leave a trail of glitter everywhere we go.
Glitter is the herpes of the crafting world. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
Yeah, good.
I feel like a glittery rainbow.
Can we walk maybe towards...
You are a glittery rainbow. That is what you are.
Should we walk maybe towards the pantry area, in that area, and just see how protected it is?
I mean, yes, we should stroll that way. We should...
Secret is ahead of you on that one because
You
they
don't
went...
know? You didn't
You
know?
don't know where we're going? Yes. Yes, we should stroll that way. We can also just make a dip into the guardhouse like we're using the toilets.
I mean, I actually kind of have to use the toilet.
I mean, yeah, same. I did shove swords into my innards earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's just make our way slowly. Not like we're just jetting towards, but, you know.
Yes.
I don't know, if you gotta go, you gotta go.
Cash vibes.
You
Only
know,
the most
I'll
casual
do the pee-pee
vibes.
dance on the way there.
hey, Branch, you know what might be cool is to, put down a little glitter, on a floor, for example. Just kind of blow it into the air and, let it settle. And then you could see it if someone was trying to be invisible in a room.
Ooh, good idea.
Right?
I'm gonna keep some of the glitter and put it in my little bag.
I would like to go to, as I'm walking to the guardhouse to use the bathroom, observe the door where they had been unloading the wine for the party, and see, are there any guards? So basically what Tix and River had as an idea, but I was already there to do it.
You know, we're a team!
Ooh.
You'll catch up. You're fine.
At that door, the door is open. There
That's a number of them.
there's one guard standing outside of it. But there are people who are going backwards and forwards in and out of it, with what appears to be various different foods. So large pigs and things like that appear to have already have been pre-cooked, off-site. Basically just caterers that are going in with the food.
Do these caterers have a uniform?
Or
No.
I am going to walk up like I belong there, grab a box, and take it inside and try to get past the guard.
Okay. Roll a deception check.
This motherfucker. How far behind this bitch are we?
Yeah.
Only a minute or so, I would say. So you see...
Okay, so,
I mean, are we
Secret
any
going
closer to
Well, you-
Secret?
theoretically, you went the other direction from
23.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the guard sees you carrying a box that is off of the cart, filled with food, and you're able to walk straight in without being stopped.
Do these caterers look like, are they a particular, is there a particular profile? Are they a particular race? Is it like an elven catering company? Is it
No, it doesn't seem as though it's a particular race.
Or is
it
it
seems
like they're
pretty
a
Can you
widespread.
see this happen
Yep, you see it happen.
over the earpiece? What the fuck?
you told me not to think about killing her and you're going in the fucking building?
This is not the plan.
You hear through the earpiece, doo-doo-doo. Sorry, service has been disconnected.
My claws just literally come out, and I'm like,
Okay, so here's the question.
No, you don't hear that. You just hear, I saw an opportunity and I took it.
A
yeah, you
problem.
could have told us.
You could have told us. That's why we have these. So, okay, are we following? What are we
Yeah.
doing?
I just tell everyone else.
Okay, so over the earpiece I go, Torin,
Go time.
Torin, we have a code chaos. Torin, we have a code chaos.
Entry.
Like there was a big red button. I had to push it.
I make it right normally.
I know.
Don't draw attention.
But Secret has gone rogue. We have a code chaos.
You know,
Rogue. Rogue is such a strong term.
I immediately do the same thing that Secret did and grab a box.
you know, whoa.
And I,
Actually, you know what? I just try to sneak in, period. I wait for an opportune moment.
right, and
Aren't you fatigued?
No.
You don't have disadvantage in
I
No,
suddenly,
she slept enough. Her exhaustion's gone.
Yeah. I suddenly, look like I really have to go to the bathroom, and I run into the guardhouse, into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I shut the
Little
door.
pee dance on the way in.
Yeah, I take a moment, and I shift into vaguely one of the caterers that I saw,
Yep.
and I come back out, and I grab a box, and I proceed to go walking in.
And I rolled a 27 for stealth.
Okay. I'm not gonna make your roll for deception, Tix, just because like your entire outward appearance has changed, except from the clothes. That's still an issue for you.
Yeah, but I'm wearing like a tunic and like a
Yeah.
chain shirt over it. Like I'm
yeah, it's not anything that's like
cray.
too concerning. It's not as if you're turning up looking as though you're part of the circus.
Right,
Say like, I don't know, Broderick.
right. It's gonna be a little hard for Broderick to sneak in.
Well, we were going to have team outside.
I just lean down to Branch and say, well, it looks like they're all heading in.
You are now team
And-
outside.
We're now team outside, which I kind of figured that was the way it's going to be. I'm not very stealthy, and I'm not very sneaky. So I might as well just embrace who I am. I am large. I'm in charge. I have...
That really tickles me.
Over the earpiece, I just say, keep an eye on Lady Ray. If they ask who we are, we ate some of the meat and got real sick.
Wait, so where are me and Broderick right now?
We're like
you went the opposite direction.
like Artist Alley and picking up, baubles of things and
Oh, right, we're getting merch.
yeah, we're getting some merch and just kind of running about.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's my.
I
That's
went to
okay.
Reylana's birthday and all I got was this stupid T-shirt.
Every now and then I gotta pull my shorts down a little bit because they're riding up. But
Commemorative
I'll
bubble teacup. that sort of thing.
Let's get some boba tea.
Keep an eye on Lady or Aunt B. Let her know she moves.
I can see her. Oh, I can see her. And I think she sees me, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Stop flirting with the BBEG.
Right.
Anyway, so we're in. I assume that door leads into like the kitchen, dining, something.
So it leads into the pantry.
Is the only door in the pantry. Is there a door to the other rooms from the pantry?
Yeah,
I
so
assume.
there's a door that goes into the pantry, then there's the set of stairs that goes down towards like the area that River told you that the dungeons are and the safe and the wine store and things like that. And then there's a door that goes in towards the kitchen.
Where are most of the caterers going?
They are going in towards the kitchen.
And the study is right next to the kitchen. So,
Well,
Yeah,
do we know this?
Yes.
I do. Yeah, I know
Okay.
Yeah.
the majority.
River shared this map with you all.
Okay, perfect.
Meanwhile, we're just having a little sit down and we're having some street meat. I mean, we really blend in with everybody around here. You know, we can see later. We can see it be, and also enjoy some street meat.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
How do you get to the second floor?
The stairs in the pantry, yeah?
No, so there's stairs, just because I couldn't draw them in properly without them just looking like shit, essentially. They are, so there's the 2 waiting rooms. So there is a set of stairs that go up both sides towards where the front door is from the waiting room, so facing the ballroom, and they sort of circle up and round, so it's like a big massive grand staircase.
Okay.
And they can come out where the guest rooms are, on the upstairs.
Great.
What direction did you go? We're in. Where did you go?
I haven't decided yet.
You're standing in the kitchen.
You're standing
Indecision. No, I have walked out of the, dropped my package that I was carrying in the kitchen, and then instead of going back into the pantry and up the stairs, I attempt to sneak out of the kitchen into the hallway.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
19.
Easily done. There's a lot of caterers who are in the kitchen, who are bringing in food from the carts that are just constantly arriving. There's also chefs in there who are preparing the food as well and starting the preparations for it. And some of the servants are rushing in and out with plates and champagne flutes and things like that, picking them up and heading back out again.
Okay. I go into the air cuff and say, you guys are following me, right?
Which direction did you go?
I'm in the hall. I'm trying to decide study or bedroom.
Go to the study first. Check for traps. Or wait for me.
Yeah.
What's the check for traps roll?
Investigation.
Don't do it!
Don't
wait
for the person who can have
Also, when I get in there, the first thing I do is I wait for a flow, because I'm hidden. I'm assuming I'm hidden behind something in the pantry.
Yep.
I am going to take the cloaks that we stole from the soldiers, because I have that on me. Switch that on, so I'll have the symbol somewhere. And then I'm just gonna, I know where everything is. I'm gonna walk like I belong there. Not drawing attention, but
I don't go for the study, because based off of their answer, they're going for the study. I go for the bedroom.
no.
Okay.
Also,
Mm-hmm.
hold on, while I was in there, I'm going to expend one charge of my wand, and I will know
To punch
within
Secret
30
in the face.
within 30 feet.
That's one charge of my wand, buddy.
I cover 30 feet, and I will know. It'll tell me where any secret drawers or traps. So any drawers that might lead upstairs that we could avoid things, or traps within 30 feet.
Okay.
And it lasts for.
And I'm trying to stay within striking distance of river. Like I'm trying to keep on their stick.
So it would tell me the closest trapdoor or trap.
Okay, and is that while you're in the kitchen?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I have it like kind of in my sleeve,
Yeah.
like this, you know.
Okay. Okay. So you do not find any secret doors or traps within the kitchen area or the 30 feet around it.
Well, so nothing in the study either, because the study's right there.
The kitchen is rather large. It's
30
depends
feet
on,
long?
yeah, it depends on where you are in the kitchen, really.
Well, I would have been heading out of the kitchen. That's what I'm saying, is as I was leaving the kitchen, that's what I did.
Okay. So you find one door as you're leaving the kitchen, off towards your left hand side, which would be the right hand side on the map, so towards the dining room.
Okay. Is it a trap or a secret door?
A secret door. You don't sense any traps towards the other side.
Do I need to roll a stealth check for sneaking behind River?
No.
Okay.
So I let you know there's a secret door in the dining room.
Do we want to hit the secret door?
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen, if everyone else is going fucking rogue.
we're hitting the secret door.
I walk into the dining room to check to see if there's anyone in there.
Doesn't seem to be anyone in here at the moment.
Okay. Go to where this tells me the secret door is, and I am going to look for it.
So you head over towards the room itself. Is all wood panelled on the inside, like dark like mahogany wood, with like some dark like red wallpaper up on top of it, and it directs you over towards one of the panelled sections, and feeling along the top of it, you find a small button, and press it, and the panel itself, you can shift it off towards the side, and inside of this area there's a small ladder that goes down.
Ooh. I would like to make my way upstairs while they're finding the secret door, and I actually want to go for the forbidden room.
Okay.
I'm gonna get myself killed. I'm aware. Don't worry about it.
I just go, this goes down. I don't know. Not really the mission. I don't think there's...
I would say you would know roughly what's underneath it.
Would that be the dungeon? Okay.
Specifically the wine cellar section.
It's the wine cellar, yeah.
Wow. It sounds like it's so ominous, and it's like,
yeah,
the wine cellar. And while the wine cellar sounds like a lot of fun, we should probably go upstairs.
Well, to the study. The study's right here.
Oh, to the study, yeah, to the study. I mean, you know your way around, I'm just following you.
So we go to the study.
Alright.
Unlike some people, I'm following the person who knows where the hell they're going.
so what's leading,
Error with your connection.
what's Aunt B up to?
We make it out of this, I'm gonna murder you.
What can I see going on with Aunt B?
Checking over in her direction, she appears to be cheersing someone with some champagne.
Alright.
I also
still outside with her people.
Because this may come in handy while we're in this building when we shouldn't be, I am just going to also remind the DM that I took the alert feat.
Which means you can't be surprised.
Which means I cannot be surprised while I am conscious.
I'm going to check the study for...
That is a very important caveat in it while you're conscious.
Oh your god.
That's cool.
Wake up, fucker!
Just say I promised a TPK.
I'm just saying.
Look, our GM promises this is a TPK session, and I just wanted to make sure that we did everything in our power to make sure that her plans came to fruition.
Fair.
But I'm also taking this moment just to remind that I cannot be surprised.
I just, in my earpiece, go, Leaf.
Yeah?
Is she still there?
Hmm?
Is Lady B still there?
I nudge Torin.
Yes, she did.
Oh yeah, she is, yeah.
Can you do an...
Sorry, we're looking at merch stuff, so we're a bit distracted.
Wait, can you check to see if it's really her?
But I'm worried something happens to me again.
Okay, have Torin. Can you
Torin,
check?
can you check if she's still there?
She's there, but what am I going to do to check?
Insight check.
Oh, an insight
Is
check.
it really her?
Is it really her?
I'm like, what powers? What happened to my dice?
Ask your cat.
Oh, Jesus.
You're gone.
Alright, insight check. Here we go.
Think of the peripheral Wilf throwing the rock through that aid station.
Oof. Yeah, so that's gonna be, that's an 11. I don't think I have anything more on top of that.
You should have something on it.
Perception?
Mhm.
Yeah, you would think, but I'm not a very perceptive person. So, 11!
I mean, the first time you saw her was the previous evening, so it looks like it's the same person that you saw last night.
As far as I can tell, she's the same person. I really can't tell.
Alright.
Fair.
Alright. Go to the study and check the traps and locks.
Okay, so before we jump into the study and the forbidden room, let's take another quick 5-minute break.
Oh good, because I really have to pee so bad.
And then we'll jump back in after it.
Right.
Shall we play?
Anyway, shall we die?
TPK! TPK!
I'm not
Let's
dying.
Not
Alright.
dying. That's it.
So, we're going to start with the Forbidden Room first.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So you head up towards this door,
Basically, everyone's gonna die, and me and Torrin are just getting merch.
and Mika's asleep, which tracks.
Carry on.
Merch looking fabulous. What?
And the door itself is predictably locked.
Can I check for traps / pick the lock?
Do you have a lockpick tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a spy.
I mean, if you don't, you're a horrible spy.
Yeah, I have thieves' tools. And I'm proficient in them.
Roll an investigation check for traps.
That's kind of nice to have the tools and be perfect.
That was cocked.
Right, as opposed
This
to
die rolls cocked all the time. It's like that one Ashley Johnson always uses where it's just like cocked, cocked.
Cat.
That was investigation,
Yeah.
so that was a 17 plus 3, dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. There are no traps on this door.
I would like to pick the lock.
All right. Roll roll a d20. Add your dex and your proficiency for lockpicking.
Natural 20.
you son of a
26.
bitch.
You 26.
Son of a bitch.
But I can take a picture and send it. I can take a
You
picture.
should not be rewarded for this behavior.
The dice gods giveth and the dice gods taketh.
My next roll is going to be a nat 1. Don't worry about it.
I just sprayed some calming cedar.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your wormwood?
No, I got it from online somewhere, just random.
And it was my Yasha dice.
But it's an aromatic cedar box, so it
Ooh,
smells amazing.
Okay, so you managed to unlock this door within the space of 2 seconds, very, very quickly and dexterously, and the door creaks open. Pushing inside of the room. The room itself is dark. There is curtains over on the far end of the room, covering some windows that are blocking the lights. But the thing that draws your eye is that there is runes that are drawn in chalk all over the floor and the walls. And
No!
Don't
die,
please!
Don't actually die. Dispel.
In the center of the room, there is like a book stand. We'll call it a book stand. That is empty.
Nothing about this is good.
It's the theater's witchcraft. Don't kill yourself.
Please don't die. Please don't die.
What would you like to do?
Okay. I need to process out loud what's happening.
Yeah.
So there are runes all over the place written in chalk.
Yes.
Can you create water?
Bless you.
Bless you.
Rinse the floor.
Rinse the floor.
I am going.
I mean, that's one way to tell her that somebody's been there.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
Okay. You do so.
Sir, get your butt out of my face.
What? You love it.
What would you like to do with Mage Hand?
Okay, re-describe what's happening. So there's chalk circles, there's chalk runes like walls, floor, ceiling, chalk runes.
Not in the ceiling, but yes.
Okay, walls, floor, chalk runes.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the chalk runes,
Yeah. There's like a small circle area where there's no chalk or runes inside of it, and there is a book stand that is currently empty.
Gee, it would be real handy if maybe you'd waited for someone who has detect magic to, like, be there.
Well, I mean, if there's no book there, then, I mean, obviously the book is somewhere else.
We're not there.
I have a headset. I can read it.
I will go in the headset and be like, So, witchy shit. Room full of runes, empty bookshelf in the middle.
I say make a note and back on up.
Beep, beep, beep. Turn on the reverse.
I back out of the room. My mage hand stays in the room.
Okay, how far can Mage Hand be from you?
30 foot.
Okay, noted.
Which, I don't, is the, roughly how big is the room from, like, what I'm seeing of it? Is it 30 feet, like, in, like...
No, I would say it's like a 10 by 12.
Okay, so I got free reign in the room with my mage hand.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with it?
Gonna go knock on the book stand?
I am going to send my mage hand to the empty bookshelf.
Okay, you send it over to the book stand, yep.
And I would like my mage hand. This is a terrible idea. But you know what? You give me a red button and I gotta push it!
I give you guys red buttons all the time.
I know, I've been really, really restrained. But sometimes you just are in a mood where you gotta push every fucking red button. I'm going to have my mage hand, so like this is the bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have it, like, come in and go, whoop! Where there are no books that are visible.
Okay.
But I would like for it to grab, because its mage hand is a decent-sized hand, is it not? It can pick up a 10-pound object.
Mm-hmm.
And I want it to, like, go across the bookshelf, and, like, if it feels something, grab it.
Okay.
And if there's nothing there, don't touch the shelves.
Okay.
Just for clarity, is it a book, like, stand, like you would have, like, your Bible on?
Yeah,
or is it a bookshelf?
It's a book stand, like a music stand.
Stand with a book, like a podium.
Okay, oh, so it's like a music stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Okay,
podium.
I was picturing a shelf. Same thing applies. Do not touch the stand, the doohickey that I can see, but, like, swoop across it and see if you feel a book, and if you do feel a book, fucking yank it.
Okay.
I want to see your mage hands like.
Let's go here, I guess.
Just use its finger.
Doing like small passes above it.
Yeah, just like trying to feel for a book, but does not touch the stand.
Yeah. So the first pass goes over, then the second, then the third. Continues on until it's an inch above from where the book stand is.
Oh, it's like a pendulum.
There's nothing there.
Ooh. Okay. There's nothing on the stand. Solid. I love it.
That is the room you walk into and do the things with your book. Where's the book?
I am going.
No, their turn.
I am going to continue. So, from what I can see from the light that is cast into the room from the hallway, what can I see in the room aside from all of the chalk, rune nonsense, and book stand that doesn't have a book?
There is like a candelabra off in one of the corners with some candles in it that are unlit, as well as the drawn curtains.
There is nothing else in the room. There's no bookshelves. There's nothing.
Nothing at all.
And you test for traps?
Well, check for traps on the door, but not in
the room.
Now you're making it seem like you gave me an idea. I would like to peruse the room and make a cursory glance around the room to see if there are any hidden traps.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Come on, die, you have not failed me yet. I just jinxed myself, it's gonna fail me now. Nope. I'm switching die. Okay. Investigation 15.
Doesn't seem to be any traps or anything like that in here.
I don't like the tone of that.
Out of 15? Yeah.
I'm going to back out of the room and I'm going to head to her bedroom.
Okay.
Did you lock it?
Nope.
Did you shut it behind you at all?
Nope.
Because you grew up in a barn.
Because I have ideas floating in my brain space, and I'm not done with the room yet.
Oh God.
Okay. So jumping back downstairs
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's me.
to
the study.
Reylana's study.
Checking for traps and a lock on the door.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Alright.
Guidance.
Okay.
17. Hold on. Plus 3, 17, 18, 19, 20. Plus 6. 26.
Okay. Checking every single square inch of these doors in front of you. Feeling your way through it. You don't see any keyhole or anything like that to say that the door is lockable. You also do not find any traps.
I push the door open.
Which kind of makes sense because it's a residential home, and why would she trap doors she's constantly going into?
Study. Listen.
She would trap the inside of it, but not the door
I
itself.
press my ear first to listen to see if there's anyone inside.
Okay. With your just using your passive perception, there's no noise coming from inside.
Okay. Push open the door.
Okay.
Are you coming?
Yeah.
Alright, instead of me describing how this room looks, I'm just going to show you.
We're gonna die.
What door is it? Oh, hold on. Where is my...
You're gonna die.
Wow!
Dun.
Wow.
What else did you expect?
Hold on. It's loading. It's loading!
When I first saw that, the table in the bottom right corner, I could have sworn it was a Ouija board, and I'm like, Ouija!
We already knew that.
Is there anyone in the room?
There is not anyone in the room, but I'm just going to describe the room quickly, just for people that aren't watching it visually. The room itself is wall-to-wall, roof-to-ceiling with books, and there's a couple of ladders placed strategically so that she can get up each of them. In the centre of the room at the back, there are some stairs that go up towards a small sort of ledge with a large ornate window looking out. In the top right hand corner of the room sits her desk with the chair behind it. The bottom right hand corner has a round table with some papers and some small potions on it. Towards the centre of the room is a large table that's surrounded by chairs. One of them is an ornate looking chair, and behind that is a small sofa.
Okay. I'm going to expend another charge of the wand to check for any hidden doors, traps.
Okay. You sense a small hidden door underneath the long table.
Underneath.
Yeah.
Okay. I let you know about the door. If there's a door under the table, we need to be quick. I shut the door, by the way, when we come in.
Yeah.
I also, I take out the potion that I have and I look at it.
Mhm.
I just hold it. I hold it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to the desk and investigate.
All right. Roll an
I'm
investigation.
gonna go over and look at if I recognize any of the potions on the table.
Cool. Roll an investigation check, each of you. Although yours would be Arcana.
I give myself guidance.
Yeah,
Me or her?
make yours
You're
Arcana.
just tapping yourself constantly. You're like,
No,
ah,
if you
yeah.
wait a second, I will also give you guidance.
Okay.
Guidance. 14, you said investigation. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then...
I mean, Jester gets away with guidance all the time, giving
23, and then I give you guidance.
Okay.
Tapping
What am I rolling?
Arcana for you.
18. Oh, that's cocked. Dirty 20 for me.
Nice. Okay, so 23 and a 20. Okay, so the desk itself, there's nothing on top of the desk apart from just a small lantern that's filled with oil to just be a light for the room.
Acme powder keg.
The desk has nothing on it apart from that, but on each side there is 3 drawers. One of them, the one on the bottom of each side, is a larger drawer. Try them all and they're all locked.
Okay. I also, my wand would have said if there was traps, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I know there's no traps. I try the first drawer.
Alright. Roll to unlock it for me.
That's
Which one? Top left, top right, middle left, right?
Yep.
That's
bottom
my
left?
dex plus proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dex plus proficiency. Yeah.
And because I'm proficient, I get it. My proficiency is doubled, correct?
If it
Is
says
that
that,
what-
then sure.
No, it's just your. Unless you're like super proficient.
Yeah, she's super. She's expert, right? This is this is your expertise, right?
Oh yeah, then you double it. Yeah, then you double it.
Okay. So, this is my dex.
Because rogues are stupid that way.
Rogues are a little
Nat 20
OP.
on first one.
Rogues are a little OP in some ways.
One of my DMs that I play with has banned rogues from their table
30.
because they're a little ridiculous.
35. That's a 35.
Case in point.
Yeah.
Case in point.
Okay. You put it in and you just ever so slightly move your lockpicking tools and it instantly just unlocks for you.
River looks at the lock and it
Right.
just unlocks itself.
The lock
Okay.
appears of River and it runs.
I quickly look through this drawer.
Inside of it you see that there is a ledger book as well as a pen. Inside of the ledger book there are a couple sections that are like tabulated so that it's easier to kind of move backwards and forwards between sections.
Is there a tab that says super shady deal?
No. The tabs say, For Your Pleasure Inc., Chastities, The Underworld, Nirvana, and Lady Thana's Casino.
Oh, these are all of her strip clubs then.
Yep.
Pretty much.
These are her brothels and strip clubs. Okay, cool.
What was the third? I have For Your Pleasure, Lady Thanos, what? And then what?
For Your Pleasure Inc., Chastities, The Underworld, Nirvana, and Lady Thana's Casino.
And I've been playing way too much Fallout New Vegas because I'm like, so that one's Gamora.
I take out my notebook that I had with me and I write those names down. Are there any like amounts or is there money transactions as well?
It's got dates as well as monetary values next to it.
Should I take this? I show you.
Yeah, you can always drop it when we rest.
Okay. Next drawer. I'm going as quickly as I can, by the way.
I'm not going to make you roll for each and every single one of these.
Because I just rolled Nat 20 again. No shit.
Alright.
All 6 drawers just go bing.
Yep, the drawers are scared now. Pretty much. Sorry, I'm just trying to go back to see what I'd written and something beforehand.
That's really bad, though. Like, oh god.
Okay, so you go into the second drawer. In this drawer, it just seems to be a bunch of writing utensils and like checkbooks.
Cool. Next drawer.
The next one on this side is a larger drawer. And you open this one up, and inside is a large box.
Anything in the is the box locked?
There's a padlock on it, yeah.
Okay. 18 plus 10 is 28. plus 5. 34? I don't know.
33.
33. There you go.
Okay. You open this box up, and inside of it there are a number of small leather bags that are tied off at the top.
Bags?
Yep, bags.
Okay, open
Do
one
they
of them.
go ching 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 ching
Yeah.
ching when you shake them? Like
Yeah,
they've got
I do.
platinum in them or something? Or gold?
It's
I take the money.
mostly you see a mix of platinum and gold.
I take the money. You said 5 bags?
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch. She owes me. Back pay.
Back pay. Back pay for all of us.
Okay, next.
Okay, so heading over to the other side, you see in the first door that you open, this one is empty.
Okay.
The second drawer that you open has a book in it that is padlocked.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. 13. So 23.
Okay,
28.
28.
that makes a difference. Pulling out your lock-picking tools, you open this one up. Takes you a little bit longer than normally what you would have expected, but you do manage to get this one open.
Okay. I do or I don't?
You do.
Oh. Okay, what's in it?
A bunch of nonsensical writing.
This shit's a code. I take it.
Okay.
Book. In code. Don't have time to decipher it now.
Yeah. So I'm watching River take these things out, and I see that, and I know that Secret said some stuff over the headphones, and I say, Secret, we found a padlocked book. Maybe it has something to do with your book stand.
Also, it's in code.
Plus it's in code.
I'm gonna check out her room, but take the book.
Okay. And then the last drawer.
Okay. Inside of this last drawer, there is another box, but this one is not locked.
Open it.
Inside of it, you see that there is various different letters. They all still seem to be in their envelopes.
Oh, letters.
Yeah.
Do I recognize any of the names on the letters?
You see that there are. Let me. Why did I have to move everything all over there? 2 seconds.
This is the curse of constantly feng shuiing your house, your room.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I moved where my PC was, so it meant I had to move every single one of my notebooks around.
See? Case in point. Don't reorganize your room constantly.
It's the only thing that I haven't figured out where it's actually going yet. You see that there are names in front of it that say Maester Legate Aris Stonemore,
Yes.
Maester Erai Oleara Vassaron, Maester Juris Nimila Trushield.
Can you drop these names and their correct spelling in chat?
I will.
Yeah, I was trying to write them down, but
I'm like, Master.
I take the letters.
Yeah. No worries.
I'm gonna assume. Oh, no, we did not. Nope. Okay.
One
Yeah,
name though that does stand out to you.
Uh-huh.
Councilman Lady Elceris Asta.
yeah, Lady Asta.
I read it. I read the. Is it sealed?
It's not sealed, but it was sealed at one point. There was a wax seal that's been broken, so it's been opened and read.
I read it. I take it out and read it.
Alright.
If we're being blackmailed or fucking set up. Jesus Christ.
Inside of it, you do see that it is dated for just about 2 weeks prior.
Okay.
And it appears to be, I'll send you guys over like the full letter in chat after.
Yeah, I'm just looking for anything that says...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it appears to be a response to a letter of condolence.
Ah.
So it was a response from Lady Asta to Lady Reylana.
Yeah, so it appears as though Lady Reylana sent a letter
Sent a letter of condolence. Okay.
And this is a response to it.
Got it.
Yeah. Alright, I leave that letter. No, I take it, because that'd be weird if I left that letter.
It's boring. You can have a boring one.
Okay, that's me.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me. Both
Me?
of you. Both of you that are in this room.
Oh, fuck. Remember, I can't be surprised.
I know. That's why I'm letting you roll a perception check.
I can't be surprised.
13!
Okay, you don't notice shit.
Sorry, I have a cat interfering with my roll. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, also 13.
Okay. Jumping back upstairs.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, you were checking the potions.
I was checking
Oh,
the potions on the table.
Okay. Heading over to the table, while River's checking out the desk, and you see River like rummaging through and stealing like pretty much everything that's inside of it. You see that on the table there is a map of the entire island, but it also seems to encompass some of the other islands round about. So it's also got a full map of the Phantom Isles, as well as what was its name? Let me bring it up here. I want to make sure that I get the name right, because
No one's gonna hold you to it.
Blue Water Cove.
Okay.
So it goes into a bit more detail than the map that you currently have.
Okay. And you said there were potions on the table?
Yep, there appears to be 4 potions. One of them appears to be a greater potion of healing that you would know from brewing potions yourself of that caliber.
Nature?
Yep. The other ones, 2 of them appear to be potions of invisibility. The other one you're not sure what it is.
Do you tell me what they are?
That pregnant pause
You tell
right
me what they
there.
are?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, it looks like there's a greater healing potion, a couple of potions of invisibility, and some nonsense I don't know.
Eldritch Blast!
I take my potion that I've been holding the whole time. And it's just, I now have resistance any psychic damage for an hour.
Okay.
And
I just look at you and go, like, do the eye thing, like, I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, I know. Do we want to take the door under the table?
No, because I think there's someone in here.
Well, did they come up through the door under the table?
Hey guys, what did you find?
Okay.
In my ear, I just say, we're not alone. That's it.
Okay, heading back up towards where Secret is. You're
Okay, how
heading-
much do there's time before I send that message, right?
Yeah.
Like, because this is happening simultaneously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I head towards Lady R's bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Check for traps.
Okay, investigation check.
Also, 15-minute warning.
Yep.
Okay. Check for traps, investigation, 18.
Okay. It doesn't appear to be trapped, but it does appear to be locked.
I unlock it.
Okay. Roll for that, please.
16 plus that.
We've also arrived at the point in the game where mixed dogs start wandering in, wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. Okay, what's your roll? Sorry, 24?
22.
22. Okay. Takes you a couple of minutes, but you manage to just get it open as you feel that the thieves' tools might be about to give way. This is
Okay.
a particularly complicated lock. And you
Okay.
must make the DC for it.
Okay! I head inside the room. What do I see?
Alright. Heading into the room, you see that there is a large four-poster canopy bed with large drapes round about it, with like a bunch of throw pillows on it that are
Is
completely
there a person
unnecessary.
in bed?
There is not.
Okay. What else do I see?
You see that there is a couple of nightstands, there's a small bookcase with an armchair in front of it, a large armoire, and a room divider.
A room divider? What? Like a little,
Yeah, the
like
screen things.
yeah. Okay, I look under the bed.
You find some dust.
I look under the mattress.
You find a Playboy.
I judge her.
I'm only kidding, you don't find one.
I was like, I judge her very much. No, okay. What?
Don't kink shame.
I just don't like her.
That's fair.
I peruse quickly. We're running low on time. I quickly peruse through her like panty drawer and stuff.
No,
and
God. It had to be the panty drawer. I mean, honestly, that's where you're gonna hide some shit.
that's where you hide shit. So like I look through the armoires, I look through the dressers, and see. I try to not make it very obvious because I don't know that River is absconding with every fucking item that she came across.
Alright.
Listen, I'm gonna spy. I don't know what we need. I'm gonna take it all.
Evidence, man! We need evidence! That's what we were sent for!
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to carefully look through all of the drawers and see if there's anything. You can like, if there's nothing, or like run one check or whatever you want to do.
So in the drawers, in the armoire, etc., you find like some nice lace underwear, some hosiery, some nice corsetaries in the armoire hanging up, as well as like some nice long dresses. On the back of the room divider, there's a very ornate dress that's been set out on a hanger that you assume is her dress for the evening's ball. You don't find anything that would be of any
Consequence.
yeah, for what you're looking for anyway.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is, at this point, after having rummaged through the room, I'm going to message, hey, did you find anything? And when River responds, we're not alone, I am going to walk over to the bed, flop on the bed, and leave a huge body imprint on it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get out of the bed, and I'm going to go to her evening dress, and I'm going to take my dagger, and I'm going to slice it right down the back. And then, what I'm going to do is I am going to make my way back downstairs as stealthily as possible to go to the study room.
Okay.
I'm not going to lock the forbidden room. I'm not going to close the door. I'm going to leave that open.
Okay.
By the way, when I said we're not alone, I said that over all our things to everyone.
That was a group text.
That was a group text. A real quick a little group DM, huh? And then I am going to, I don't know what happens in the interim of getting that message and whatnot, but I'm going to stand outside the room like, here's the doorway, here's me, like, up against the side, and wait to hear something.
Okay. Corin and Leaf, you're here behind you. The soft footprints of Mika.
Have we been in the building for 2.5 hours?
No.
Mika woke up. Her narcolepsy is just very moody.
She
Pretty much.
Is she still in bear form?
No, she's in Mika form.
She's in Mika form. Okay. Oh, Mika, you need to, like, not be obvious, because I don't know if they know that you've been, like, around.
There's thousands of people.
Well, I woke up in the tent and you had all disappeared, and then I heard we're not alone on the ear cuffs.
Oh.
What? Where's everyone else?
Inside.
Okay. Are they supposed to be?
Well, I mean, they're doing recon, so they're doing, you know, the chaotic things that they do.
I do send another message after that, cause if I have time. It just says,
What about that verse?
it just says, I just quickly say, quietly under my breath, kind of into the thing, don't rush in, just be ready.
Right. So we got some glitter, and that's like the most important news.
Exactly, we're fabulous.
We
Not
are
doing that, but
You got some glitter tonight.
why glitter?
What's that?
Why glitter? I'm not disputing that we're fabulous, but why glitter?
Why not glitter? Mika!
Hey.
Fair point, well made.
Did you notice my sequin shorts? Look at these. Look at these. Look at these.
Okay, so we're just watching outside of the house to see what's going on.
So come closer, my friend. We're watching Aunt B. She's right up there. And
You
just
do that, and
you
you're
know,
saying
enjoying
up to
the-
her, she's not there.
oh, sorry, she disappeared. That's how well we've been watching her.
Do you tell us?
Do you tell us?
Shit.
I'm gonna,
Oh,
like,
no.
wave you in. Yeah, we're like, Mayday,
Big
Mayday.
news. Big news.
Shocking news.
Aunt B has decided to go to Walmart. Aunt B is at Walmart.
So I just take a breath in the room and just look at.
Okay. With your previous perception checks, and the fact that Tix cannot
I am alert.
be
Very
startled or anything like that, you slowly start to see the two statues in front of you, in front of the columns at the stairs, slowly start to come to life.
Eldritch Blast!
You're not in there.
I'm outside of there.
And
No.
that's where we're gonna finish.
No.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah, it is. My only question, do we fight or do we run?
Well,
Run or
we gotta
fight.
get our way out. We do not
what you
want to cause more. We do not want to cause more. We want to try to keep it contained if we can and get the fuck out.
Depends on if you want to die or not.
Pretty much.
TPK. TPK.